Have you seen what's going on with Joe Rogan? In some sense, I respect that Rogan is publicly acknowledging what Trump is doing is insane. It's insane when it comes to war. It's insane when it comes to immigration and deportation. I appreciate and respect that Rogan is doing it. But there's one little piece that's missing from this. Take a listen to what he recently had to say.
Insane. Yeah. We were told there would be no. Well, there's two things that are insane. One is the targeting of migrant workers, not cartel members, not gang members, not drug dealers, just construction workers showing up in construction sites and raiding them, gardeners.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Or Palestinian students on college campuses. Or not, like, there's a did you see this video of this Turkish students at Tufts University that wrote an essay, and then there's a video of like ICE agents, like, I don't know.
Is that the woman?
Yeah.
What was her essay about? It was just critical of Israel, right?
Just critical of Israel. Yeah, I mean,
and that's enough to get you kicked out of the country.
I mean, there's a long history of anti-colonial activism in U.S. colleges, that led to South Africa changing and all of that. And I think this is a continuation of that.
Same.
So like I said, it's great that Rogan is acknowledging the insanity of this. The problems are numerous, however. Problem number one, he endorsed the guy who said he would do this. It was not a shock if you were paying attention. Trump was asked many times, but what about, like, if you find just like a mom or something like that, or, just workers, and Trump made it clear there could be some ugly stories. We could see some stuff that's difficult, but we're doing all of it. Tom Homan was clear that this is what they were going to do. Kristi Noem was clear that this is what they were going to do. And so the part that I have a problem with is that Rogan's pretending that this comes as a surprise, that it wasn't obvious. They're doing the stuff they said they were going to do. Secondly, Rogan is not acknowledging his role in this. This is not the Rogan's the Kingmaker. If Kamala had done Rogan's show, she would have won stuff. But Rogan is one piece of the ecosystem that includes, the Milk Boys and everybody, where they all created an environment of this guy's so cool, Harris is lame, this is the guy to vote for, there's really no choice, etc. And that endorsement is not insignificant. I don't think the Rogan endorsement put Trump over the edge, but it was part of the movement that did. And so I would respect Rogan way more if he said, hey, you know what? I went back and looked. They were telling us that this is the plan. They were telling us all along that this is what they were going to do. And I either didn't understand it or ignored it or told myself that he didn't really mean it, and he meant it. And I was wrong to endorse it. If we had a Harris presidency, what happened with Iran would not have happened. By the way, if Hillary Clinton had won in 2016, we never would have gotten out of the Iran nuclear deal, which precipitated everything that happened. Okay, I don't expect him to go that far, but he could. If Kamala Harris had won, we wouldn't be seeing raids at Home Depot and everything that Rogan is bemoaning. So I would love it if Rogan got to that point. But at least he's acknowledging that this is all completely and totally nuts. Now, on the bonus show today, we are going to talk about a lot of interesting things. The DOJ and FBI have announced that there is no Jeffrey Epstein client list and that he did die by suicide. He was not killed. Why are many MAGAs not accepting this? We'll talk about that. Number two, Donald Trump has signed an executive order calling for tourists from other countries to pay more money to go into national parks. Does this make sense? And finally, Candace Owens is now acknowledging, we might say, that Donald Trump personally told her, stop talking about Emmanuel Macron's wife being a man. Don't talk about that anymore. Interesting, especially if true. Why is she now admitting it? Why is she acknowledging it? We're going to talk about all of those stories on today's bonus show. Couple quick things. Number one, how do you get the bonus show? Easy. You sign up at joinpacman.com. 2, do you want a free membership? Easy. Sign up at davidpacman.com/free membership. As people gift memberships, we will hand them out. And finally, the only way I'll be able to get a hold of you if the clampdown comes is if you're on my newsletter, because I don't own the data anywhere else. Please get on my newsletter at substack.davidpacman.com. It is completely free. I will see you there. I'll see you on the bonus show. I'll see you back here tomorrow.